Hello everyone, welcome back. On the last episode we downloaded a mysterious app. We got our kidneys taken up by the black market. I'm on episode 3 already, I just realized. Wow. Okay, well, dating games really get me, I realized. We met Francine. We told her we have no idea why we're here. And we're here to discover it. And today we're going to find out what our jobs are going to be. Our job, sorry. I'm so used to saying jobs. Let's begin.
Oh, how marvelous.
Welcome to your new position, boyo. Welcome to your I just forgot her name. Welcome to your new position, sweetie. Sitting here, you mean? Sitting here, helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes. It links to the wide array of pencil toppers, rubber bottles, and tiny plastic toy cars on display. Well, for prizes at this rate. Such a relief. I've been stretching myself thin lately, trying to fill since this position was vacant. If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, why did the last guy who sat here ended up quitting? Something about being so bored out of his mind that he felt like jamming one of those 500 ticket plush dolls down someone's throat.
Oh, such a shame.
Poor dear, just wanted to wasn't cut out for this work. Grandson or no, I have no patience for such necessity. I'm sorry, the last person that worked this desk was your grandson? Anyways, Gavin should be by here soon. He handled the paperwork and all the administration nonsense. If you don't mind, all this talking is making me tired. I'll be in the back office if you need me. Oh, that does not. I really hope I could change my shirt at some point. Okay then. Adjust my seating on the semi-comfortable stool. Leaning against the desk beneath me, a wide array of cheap junk awaits my attention. I quite lost hope then, and that this job would even be slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but choose to look at the positive side. I bet helping kids attain toys that become nostalgic memories for years to come. Right? Ten hours later. Any minute now. Oh, I know what I'm doing for this bit. Duh! I crave the sweet embrace of death. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now and nobody's walked up to attain a novelty Funplex shot glass, or a color pencil set, or even a light up yo-yo. Lunchtime approaches so far, and the only people walking in and out of the arcade are a few stray adults who have no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives. Before I start to wonder if one of those 500 plushies could really fit down someone's throat. Nope, that's Gavin, and I love that sweater vest, or maybe not. Just walking right on by me, his head buried in reading some of those spreadsheets off his tablet. See it or play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on break or unwashed, unemployed game aficionado. In fact, he's a snappily dressed, seems cool dude. Wow, he seems pretty stuck up. He's cool. Most guys I know are even content to toss on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy. Even in an arcade, he's sharp like an linium knife. Ooh. In fact, rather pointed look he's offering me after doubling back, a rather lumbered knifey too. Hi Gavin, can I buy that is it Gavin or Gavin? I'd love to buy that sweater from you. That vest is so nice looking. Hold on, who are you exactly? What are you doing behind that desk? Where's Francine? I'm Francine. I had some work done. Pleasure to meet you, I'm Sadie. I'm a new hire, not that anybody wants prizes. Pleasure to meet you, I'm Sadie. Yeah. Hello, I'm Sadie Paper, your new hire. I'm looking forward to working with you. He relaxes somewhat on hearing that. Somewhat.
Good to hear.
I love Gavin. It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. She's gone gusto of octogenarian, loves working the floor, but sits here all day handing out toys, dealing with problems, wears it down. So she explained the job to you. Give you the papers to sign. Said Gavin wrote into that stuff. With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming on.
That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper.
I love him.
I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure we manage to keep having a business rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes.
Right, so you're not a guest. You'll be exchanging tickets for prizes, but that's the least part. That's the least part of your job. There's more than that. The floor attendant. You attend the floor. Wait, the card. What?
Seriously?
The floor, the arcade, the games, the Patreons. You're the one running around putting out fires, sorting out that problem. Technically, you're our second floor attendant. Ashley will be in later. We need two. One room, one operate the desk. I'll do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office, making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. This is why Francine loves filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out on the pinch. I am not a people person, as you likely gathered. That is not to say you're alone out here. I'm in your corner, at least. If things go south, you tap on me for advice on what to do. You got a phone? Of course. Gavin quickly passes me his business card. He apparently had a stack of them at the ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number is listed below. Have you ever worked a high-pressure customer service job before? Shoe sales? Smelly socks? You have no idea. Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't. I hope. But anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around, you text Ashley or Naomi, in that order. Who and who? You meet them soon enough.
I think not.
Above all, do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy that retirement in peace. Comprendo? Max, I got this. Stress feeds me, makes me stronger. This is my first one right. This is my first one right. Oh god, not any of these. I know I'm not this one. But 911 for each emergencies, right? Contact you if problems rise. If not, Ashley or Naomi leave Francine alone. But I'd hazard that if an arcade fire, you'd rather call the fire department, right? Well, of course. I enjoy not being on fire.
If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly. I have enough problems keeping this magical arc of hopes and wishes afloat. Please, don't add to my problems.
Magical art of what? Kevin sighs in a stress release gesture, but his expression softens somewhat
I
upwards.
take it Francine told you her theory, that this is more than just a job, more than just an arcade.
That's my understanding.
I'm not into dressing up words. I like to speak plain. If I'm curt, then that's because optimization is a factor of my job. Everybody working here wants to work here. This is where they belong, for one reason or another. Me, I love chaos. I love wrangling chaos specifically. The arcade industry is high risk, high reward. I manage that risk so that they can also find happiness in their lives.
Sorry.
Everybody in this business has a dream they're chasing. It's a fragile thing, prone to getting crushed by hard reality. My job is to see to it that never happens. That includes Francine, who deserves better in her twilight years than desperately propping up a semi-failing business. So, you find some value in this place beyond your salary, or you'll burn out. Trust me. Last guy to sit there burned out hard.
I don't know why, but I feel really stressed already.
Can I trust you to mesh with our merry misfits?
I mean, I could mesh with Merry Misfits. It's the people. Still trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out my why. Why so aggressive? I just got started here. I'm doing this one. To be honest, I'm still sorting out why I'm here, what my dream is. But I'm not here to step on anyone else's dreams in the process. I'm here to do my best at supporting everyone. Good to hear. I'd say we share similar views then. It'd be a pleasure to work with someone who's actually enthusiastic and competent. And hopeful. This hive of weirdness will help you find your dream along the way. Anyway, I need to go paperwork here. I need to go prepare your paperwork. Technically, you shouldn't be working until we cross the I's and dot the T's. But since I'm already sitting here, you'd rather I stick around? That'd be accurate. If you're willing to fudge these things a bit and work today anyways, it'd help us out a lot. If you don't mind, Naomi could use a hand in the workshop. Good opportunity to introduce yourself as well. Got it. Wait, someone else is here? I haven't seen anyone else. Yeah, and that sounds like Naomi. Workshops to the door. The last one to the UFO catcher, the crane game, to use layman's terms. Satisfied for now, Gavin heads in the back, presumably to the office to crunch some numbers. If Francine's really taking a nap back there, hopefully he's going to crunch quietly. My first coworker ended up being slightly less of a cool guy than I thought he'd be, but he's not a jerk, definitely. I get where he's coming from. Plus, I've been really blunt people before. It's easy to mistake them for jerks, especially at first glance. I figured I could give this guy an honest chance. I should go meet my next coworker, this Naomi, that he mentioned. Although I could swear Francine and I were the only ones here up until now. A double door marked employees only, also with the apostrophe. You'd see the arcade floor to what feels like an industrial area somewhat. I turn the handle and step inside. I don't know why I'm really excited to meet Naomi. In a little room tucked away in the back office in a funplex font, I find very likely this Naomi I've spoken only in myths and legends. A girl about my age, but certainly not my height, is tinkering away at what looks like an old tube-style monitor. Huh, I didn't realize they had so many circuits. She does notice me when I come in, too busy soldering a capacitor into place. The lingering smell of melting metals fills the air in a poorly ventilating workshop. Excuse me. For the lack of a better way to interrupt her, I was worried no matter what I did, she might, I don't know, burn up her fingers or jump so high she hit the ceiling or something. Fortunately, the shock not quite that intense.
Ah!
I do love her.
Oh, hello.
Hey, you know this room is for employees only.
I kind of like her. I like her, though. She says no apostrophe.
Are you lost? Do you need something?
I love her. I'm Sadie Paper. I'm the new floor attendant starting today.
Oh! Hi. I didn't realize Francine already found someone. I guess I forgot to check my text. Whoops.
She spares a glance at her phone and already on a nearby workbench where a huge stack of green notification messages lie in wake. One thought comes to mind on actually seeing her. No wonder I didn't notice until now she's totally focused on the task at hand. I assume a retro arcade nerd or no. I don't think that. Like, this is now 2020. There's a, like, look, I'm fucking awesome gamer girl. I'm not fucking awesome. There's a lot of gamer girls. Girl gamers. I don't know. They all sound so bad. But no. No. This room is right at the heart of the building, but totally isolated, with heavy doors closed behind me. I could barely hear the arcade. Considering how completely and utterly dedicated she was to that monitor, not even noticing me, I guess that's also why. But what I first noticed is her smile. Even when squinting to see the tiny components on the circular board, even when the laser focused, she's smiling happily.
Anyway, I'm Naomi Fairchild, the Funplex's techie. Hi! Pleased to meet you.
She's
I
so
was
awkward.
expecting Gavin, though. He usually checks up on me about now.
He's busy doing strange things with numbers.
Ugh, yeah, that sounds like Gavin. I take it he sent you along to help? Great. Give me a hand with this monitor. It's really heavy, and I'm still paranoid about dropping it after what happened last time.
Really? What happened last time?
Well, I dropped it.
Oh, right. She helps me lift a large cathode ray tube, slotting the heavy metal framework into place with the exposed guts of a nearby arcade cabinet. Once done, she starts hooking up wires to the back of other wires. There's a surprise number of green circuit boards in a largely hollow wooden shell. This is the first time I've seen inside one of these things. It's weird. Lots of empty space, a couple of large slabs of circuits, and a beefy modem. Why is it so empty in here? Maybe we could fill it with nacho dip. It's my first time seeing the guts of a game. I'll admit I don't know much about anything about how arcade games tick. I figured it was packed full of circuits and things. Naomi keeps working and using a small pocket multimeter to check various connections as he speaks.
It could be packed in lighter, like a bar top or cocktail cap. I'd say upright's favorite form functionality.
Let me explain.
Compare American and Japanese cabinets. Ours are designed for stand-up players, so they have to be upright. That means an empty base. Japanese candy bar crabs are shorter, so you place sitting down, but I prefer American style. Ours have more room for the art. She closes up the rear access panel, closing it with one of the many keys on the key ring at her side, and steps back to admire her handiwork. And the genuine joy and smile, not just a job well done, but looking at the whole thing like it's a fine sculpture.
So beautiful.
Oh, I love the classic Midway style. Look at those sharp angles, the side art detail, the bold font of the marquee, the bezel artwork, the what on the what on the what, and the what. With the sign, Naomi points out key features to me. The strip across the top with the game title, that's the marquee. The artwork on the wrap around the artwork that wraps on the modem, that's the bezel. I mean, you see it too, right? How beautiful and cohesive it all is. Working in harmony give this game its own unique feel, its own experience. As for me, well, see, no, I agree. It is beautiful in its own way. See, I wouldn't do that one. The way she stares lovingly at this. Well, honestly, this box of wooden circuits and vacuum tubes and stuff, I think I understand. It's made me one whole thing. The art, the style, and of course the game itself. All of its parts are the same experience. Everything about the game is the game. If you're on an emulator or a game console instead, it's made lesser. Yeah, I guess I could see its beauty in some way. Oh, good. Naomi lights up with joy in like a pinball machine. All the twinkles and shinies.
Woohoo!
Finally! So few people understand the beauty of classic arcade games. Having someone I could talk to about this stuff is going to be great. Especially when that jerk Gavin running the numbers. Gavin? What's wrong with Gavin?
I don't know.
Okay, well, don't get me wrong. I could get along with him genuinely, but this whole attitude thing just,
Ugh.
he really cares about his money. He keeps the arcade running, yeah, I just know if he had his way, he'd gut the whole place. Anybody that's gonna ruin Funplex, it's him. Mark my words, it's inevitable. That doesn't sound right. Seems to be getting along easy with, and what's more, giving me the whole speech about protecting their dreams. This is like a pretty sore point. A long-standing argument that the new gal really shouldn't get involved with. And I'm involved, aren't I? I have to work with both Naomi and Gavin. So I'm not sure I should prod at it, but I kind of want to know too. Don't rock the boat. No, clear the air and find out more. Let her keep talking. Don't rock the boat. So, what's there fun to do around here? Play games? It's a funplex. It's a literal plex of fun. Right, I knew that. Sorry, I was just asking awkward non-questions when I, No, I shouldn't apologize. You just started here and I'm dumping workplace gossip on you. That's mean of me. I try to stay cheerful no matter what. And success are different. But try and succeed are different words. Anyways, don't worry about it. Gavin's my problem, not yours. Alright, let's get back to work, shall we? Now for the less fun part. You seem strong, strapping kind of gal. Well, kind of strong gal, at least. Well, you're a gal. That's enough. I'm semi-insulted then? Okay, let's get to it. Right. Little to the left now? My left, you're right, careful. Now, forward, right, correct. I mean, not turn the right. Keep coming in. There, careful, tip it into place. Victory! I gently ease the rolling dolly forward in the giant wooden box, slotting placed along its neighbors. The two-wood dolly makes it easier, but hardly easy, especially when I'm fretting over her baby getting stretched or worse, falling over. But with the work done, she's all smiles again.
Yeah!
Okay, glad to be done with that one. I swear, I've been working on that monitor for ages. Those tubes are finicky as heck. I'm still not totally satisfied with the playback, but thanks for helping me out, Sadie. I think you're gonna do just great here. I'm happy to... that noise. Oh, right, some ground food required, except
I wasn't expecting to be working all day. I forgot to pack
When
lunch.
you have pizza on a bagel.
I'm gonna love that. Shh. Hey, is there any good restaurants in walking distance? I think a bookstore next door sells donuts and stuff, but not really, unfortunately. I mean, there's a cheapo whoops up sandwich place, but even that stuff is super tasty. You don't want to, but even that stuff is super tasty. You don't want to go there. You need to eat healthy. Hey, I know, we're right here. She scuffles off and scurries back to her hidey hole. She goes back, and she's back, scurrying from her hidey hole. Lunchtime, here you go. She presses a box lunch into my hand. It's a bento box. I learned how to make them from my mom, who learned them from her mom way back when they lived in Japan. Rice and pickles and all sorts of good healthy things. Wait, you're giving me your lunch? Sure, why not? And I finished yet when I first walked in as a stranger, she looked super comfortable with me. That escalated quickly. What will you have for lunch then? I could just get some nachos from the vending machine, or go hit the whole store next door. I've got a book delivery to pick up anyways. But you said eating healthy wasn't fun.
See ya.
See you after lunch. I cannot but think that was an excuse to get junk food instead. I'd say Naomi definitely fits the in with Francine's idea for this arcade. She's got a love of these games and these shows. And giving me lunch, me to a stranger, that's the kind of kindness I don't know if I deserve, but I appreciate the same. So bento box, I've only seen these in anime. It's cute and hopefully has plenty of calories too. Armed with a box of healthy food, I retired to the employee's lounge to get my munch on. Where are you? And with that, okay. And that will be the end of this episode. What will happen? Will I meet, I just forgot her name, the other girl that I forgot her name? Let's see how our score is looking right now. Oh, didn't mean to do that one. So, the room where I had my bizarre interview was suffice for food time. Not much, few chairs and a kitchenette. But do one sec. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how our thing is doing. Even though, ooh, oh wow, we have more than well. Our heart's doing awesome. We still have a few people left to meet. It's prizes, by the way. I'm curious. Ooh, artwork. Home arcade system documentary. Ooh. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Hint, pixel heart. Better dead than red. Under the boardwalk. Ooh. This looks very interesting. I can't wait to try more. Well, either way, I guess we're gonna have to see what happens on the next time where I finish this episode. I still have a few more people to meet. I think it was Abigail is next, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm sorry about the snoring in the background, but if you liked what you saw, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I guess we'll have to see what happens next time. See you later. Bye bye.